Well, hello beautiful souls, it's your girl Janae coming at you with another video, and as you can tell by the title, this video is going to be all about my October perfume tray. So if you guys are interested in seeing what fragrances I'm gonna wear for the month of October, then go ahead and just keep on watching. So if you are new to my channel, hello again, my name is Janae, welcome. And if you are returning, thank you so much for clicking back onto another video. I truly appreciate you guys' support. So if you have not already, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below and join the family, and give this video a thumbs up if you want to see more videos from moi. Now let's get into it, baby. I'm gonna go ahead and start off with my scent of the day. Leave your scent of the day or night whenever you're watching this video down in the comments below, because I would love to know what you're wearing. I'm actually wearing a fragrance that I think might be a problem for me, especially going back into the springtime, but this really works for fall as well. This is Apple Blossom from the Clean Classic collection. This fragrance is a sweet, fruity, floral fragrance. It's also musky. I love the apple in this fragrance because it gives green apple vibes for sure. It has that tartness, but when it dries down, it becomes more warm and sweet and delicious and a little musky. So I really enjoy this fragrance. This is actually pretty new to my collection, but I've been really enjoying it for running errands. So this morning I took my daughter to preschool, I ran to the store, I had to drop off some packages, and I just feel like this is just great for that. It's not really cold here where I live, so this still, you know, is pretty good for the weather that we're in. So I can see this being like a spring, summer, early fall type of scent, and that's exactly what season we're in. So when this fragrance opens up, you get some pear along with some apple and some grapefruit, and then as the fragrance dries down, you get some peony, you get some freesia, and then you get this watery jasmine note. It's absolutely gorgeous. It allows the fragrance to still maintain that fruity freshness, but then you get some freshness from the florals, and it becomes more of like a watery floral. And then in the deep dry down, that's where you get that musk along with some amberwood, and for me the amberwood adds this warmth to the fragrance that's absolutely gorgeous. I think it adds the depth that the fragrance needs in order for it to not, you know, dissipate too quickly. I think the Clean Classic and Clean Reserve line are really perfect for errand running, everyday type of activities, going to work, going to school. I just love grabbing the Clean Classic and Clean Reserve fragrances because they're just so easy to wear. And shout out to Clean Beauty because they sent over Rain as well. So they sent me these two fragrances. I actually prefer Rain in the classic bottle over the reserve bottle, and I did not think that I would. This is a little bit sweeter than the one that is in the reserve bottle, so I can't wait to pair these together and do new layering combos for my more everyday gym type of scents, because it'll give me a different vibe, a different mood, you know what I'm saying? So Apple Blossom is my scent of the day, and this is from the Clean Classic line. You guys, this is gorgeous. Now, speaking of being gorgeous, I cannot wait to layer this fragrance with the next scent that we're gonna talk about, so let's get into it. This scent right here, oh my gosh, with Apple Blossom would be incredible. This is Casablanca from Swiss Arabian. Y'all, I already placed my order for the Extrite. I'm gonna give y'all a comparison video. I have links to all these fragrances in the description box, so make sure y'all check it out, and I'll go ahead and link the Extrite version of Casablanca as well. So if y'all want to purchase it, or if you want to just wait for my review, y'all can do that, but it's in the description if you're interested. This fragrance is so beautiful. It is a warm, spicy, fruity fragrance. You get this balsamic touch, this woody vibe as well. This is such a sexy fragrance, and for it to be less than $40, it's so beautiful. My juice has gotten so dark. My backup bottle that I have is so light. They're like two different fragrances, but this scent is just gorgeous. I absolutely love the opening of the fragrance with that apple. This also has a grape note as well, which I don't really get. And then in the mid, that's where you get that iris with that patchouli along with some white woods. Now for me, the patchouli in here is a little bit more earthy. So if you don't like earthier patchoulis, you might not like this, but for me, I absolutely love it with that woodiness, and the iris kind of adds a little bit of a powdery vibe, but not too much. You know, you really get a lot of that apple that's in the top, and then the notes that are in the deep dry down. So on the base, that's where you get those darker, deeper, heavier notes like suede, you get amber, you get some caramel along with some Peru balsam. So you get those balsamic notes, those, you know, resinous notes along with the caramel. So you get the gourmand touch along with that suede, and the suede adds that smoothness. So this fragrance is super sexy to me. I cannot wait to pair with Apple Blossom because I think the Apple Blossom would add freshness to the fragrance. fragrance. So yeah, this will be a great combo, but this is a great scent on its own. This is Casablanca from Swiss Arabian. Next, we have another new fragrance from my collection, and this was sent to me in PR as well. I'm really grateful for the opportunities that I get, but this fragrance is one that I saw Aisha talk about here on YouTube, and I saw someone else, I can't remember her name, but I'll link her channel down below as well, with Aisha. This fragrance is just wow. Like, I wore it last night to bed and I could not stop smelling myself. This is super addictive, so if you want an addictive fragrance, I think this will be fantastic, and this performed beautifully. And this is Jardins de Misfah. Misfah, I think that's how you say it. I am just head over heels for this woody, fruity scent. It has a delicious gourmand touch to it as well. So it's just, oh, it's just yummy. And the brand sent me their discovery kit. So I'm not gonna go into too much detail about this scent because I am gonna do a dedicated house review for this brand. Not because they asked me to, but because they sent the discovery set. And some of you guys DM me because I posted this on Instagram and I posted it on my community tab here on YouTube. And y'all asked like if I liked other fragrances from the collection, and I do. It's two others that I'm like, I need today. But this fragrance is really beautiful. This has a date note in it, and I don't have many fragrances in my collection with the note of dates, which is a nice, delicious, fruity note. It's actually one of my favorite fruits to snack on, like dried dates, because it's so sweet, it's so delicious, but it is more healthy. So I love eating dates, and it smells so delicious. But you also get some rose, you get some almond, and you get a saffron note with the dates. I don't get too much of the saffron. Let me spray. I would say that the saffron adds this leathery touch. This might also have leather in it, but it's just so sexy to me. This is a fragrance I think is so beautiful, so gender fluid. So I love how it smells. I love how it wears. I love this woody vibe that I get from the fragrance as well. And the rose to me is just the perfect rose. Now I think the dates in this fragrance really allows for this scent to be smooth, sweet, and like seductive at the same time. This is one that I cannot get enough of, and I just got it. Like, I cannot wait to wear this the month of October, wear it for different occasions, and yeah, this is one. It's gonna be a problem. This is gonna be a problem. So this is Jardins de Misfah. I'm gonna talk more in depth about this fragrance in an upcoming video, tell you guys about performance, you know, all that good stuff, sillage, if I get compliments, because I am gonna be wearing this. But I do want to talk to you guys about the brand in general and the other options that they have. Next, we have a fragrance that I think needs to be talked about more in the fragrance community on YouTube, on TikTok, Instagram, everywhere. This fragrance and this fragrance house in general, wow. I have a discovery set, and baby, when I tell you I've been using up my little samples. So next I'm going to talk to you guys about Mandrole. But Mandrole is just a sweet, powdery, leathery fragrance. You also get some woodiness, you get some fruitiness. I just cannot get over how delicious this fragrance smells. This scent has a ton of notes, but what I would say I get the most is the like cocoa notes. So you get that like cocoa powderiness. The heliotrope kind of adds this like almondy factor, but like a powdery almond. It's kind of like a hybrid between an almond and like tonka beans, if that makes sense. But I think this has tonka beans in it as well. And then there's also cashmere in here. You get some woody notes, all that good stuff. This fragrance really surprised me at first. Like, it opens up kind of spicy, and then it dries down to be more of this like heliotrope, almondy, powdery, tonka bean type of fragrance. And it also has this like leathery woodiness to it too. So it really confused me at first, and I'm like, I don't know if I like this. But really, like, the more and more that I wear it, just like Jardins de Misfah, like, they become so addictive. Like, you just want to keep reaching for them. So now that it's starting to cool off a little bit, I'm gonna go to town. Like, I'm gonna go to town. So this is Mandrole from SORA. Be on the lookout. Be on the lookout. These two brands right here, I'm gonna have dedicated reviews on the houses because I have the discovery sets, and I can kind of recommend, you know, for whatever vibe you're going for. So make sure you subscribe down below and turn on your notification bells so you don't miss it. Next, we have a body spray, and I don't talk about body sprays like that. This is from Bath & Body Works. I really have like a top 10, you know, body sprays from Bath & Body Works that I absolutely love. Some are discontinued, some are still available, and this is one that I just I'm addicted to. Like, I absolutely love this fragrance, and this smells like a perfume to me. There are some body sprays that smell like perfumes, like eau de parfums, so you can really get a great bang for your buck. And this is Dahlia from Bath and Body Works. This is an older bottle. I need to get a backup bottle, but I absolutely love this fragrance. This to me is a sweet, fruity, powdery scent. It has just a little bit of like a floral touch to it as well, but this is like a grown, beautiful fragrance. Like, this smells like a grown woman to me. Like, if I saw like a 15-year-old wearing this or smelled a 15-year-old wearing this, I'll be like, what are you doing? But this just smells so like, not necessarily like mature, but it just smells like grown up. It smells like a perfume. This smells like an actual fragrance and not, you know, a body spray, like a fragrance mist. This is probably, I would say, like in my top 5 from Bath and Body Works because of how delicious and just gorgeous this smells. So the notes are on the back, and it says it has velvet dahlia petals, some crisp pear, praline musk, and whipped tonka bean. This smells so luxurious from a body spray, and I think it's just perfect. I absolutely love wearing this to bed. I'll wear this running errands. Like, this is one that I also like to layer with other perfumes just to give it a little bit of an edge, right? Just to give it a little bit of something else. Like, my favorite combo right now is the Zadig and Voltaire This Is Her with Dahlia. Like, this is just gorgeous because this has like a creamy sandalwood note with like hazelnuts, and it's just so beautiful with Dahlia. And this also lasts pretty well for it to be a body spray, so I love that for sure. So this is Dahlia from Bath and Body Works. If you can, get you some. Next, we have a fragrance that literally broke the internet. I feel like everybody talked about this fragrance in some way, shape, or form. I absolutely love this fragrance. I've been traveling with this scent. This came to California with me for my birthday, and oh my gosh, this fragrance is so delicious. This is a warm, lactonic, sweet fragrance. It's so delicious. It has a little bit of spice to it. It literally smells like melted vanilla ice cream. Like, I have another fragrance that smells like, you know, melting vanilla ice cream, but it smells like the waffle cone as well. So it has like that waffle cone type of vibe. No. This literally just smells like the ice cream with a little like spice. You know, like when you have a really good vanilla bean ice cream, which is my favorite. I love vanilla bean ice cream. It kind of has like a little, I don't want to say spice to it, but it has just a lot of flavor, and it's complex flavors. It's not just flat, you know? This smells like that. It has just enough of everything to just smell delicious and like a realistic gourmand. This is super cozy and comforting to me. This is one that I think is perfect for if you're having a bad day, if you want a hug. I wore this for my birthday, layered with another fragrance, and it was probably the most exquisite combination. Not only did I smell delicious, but I also smell like powerful and sexy at the same time. It was just perfect. It was perfect for the vibes. This is Bianco L Latte, and this is popular for a reason. If you love vanilla fragrances, if you love to smell like a delicious gourmand edible treat, creamy, like tonic, this is the fragrance for you. Let's go on to the next one before my son goes crazy. Now, this next fragrance is not new to my channel. It's one that I've talked about plenty of times, and I'm gonna kind of rush through it because I've talked about this so much. But this is a pear from Hermetica. This is the older packaging. They have like a lighter green. It's more frosted, and I think it looks super sexy, but I like my bottle as well. And once I'm out of this, of course, I'm gonna repurchase. But this fragrance is just a warm, spicy, fruity fragrance. To me, it smells like fall in a bottle. This smells like you're going to the pumpkin patch or an apple orchard with your family. You get some green apple, you get some pear, you get some black pepper, but you get those gourmand notes. You get that caramel, you get that delicious caramel note that just adds that like caramel-esque factor. You get some vetiver and you get some cedar wood, so you get this nice hefty fragrance, but it's absolutely gorgeous. It's not too sweet in my opinion. It's just perfect, and I always get complimented whenever I wear this fragrance. If you love fragrances like Dahlia Exclusive, like that, you know, sweet floral powdery scent, and the powderiness is kind of creamy, that's what this fragrance is to me. It's absolutely gorgeous. I highly recommend this fragrance. If you have not tried it, go ahead and get a sample. I have a code with Twist a Lily, and they have this fragrance in samples, so I'm gonna leave my link in the description, and you can use code Johnny10 for some money off. Get your hands on this fragrance, smell it, wear it on your skin, see if you like it. But this to me is absolutely gorgeous. I would say this is a must-have for fall because it definitely gives fall vibes for for sure. Performs so incredibly beautifully. So these next 3 fragrances I'm going to talk about are new, like brand new to my collection. I've gotten them in the last few weeks or so, and one I have a dedicated review on. The other 2, I'm just gonna mention them real quick because I don't know exactly how they wear. I'm putting them on my tray to test them out and talk to you guys about them in later videos. So the first fragrance I'm going to talk to you guys about is Paragon from Initio. So for me, what really stands out in this fragrance is the Palo Santo note along with the white sage. I also get that delicious plum, and this has agarwood along with sandalwood, so it's absolutely beautiful. That plum note, when you first spray it on your skin, it becomes just very juicy and delicious and almost overripe, but in the best way. And for me, for some reason, that white sage with the Palo Santo adds this like very tranquil, like calming effect for me. So I can't wait to update you guys about this fragrance because this is my first Initio scent. So this fragrance is absolutely beautiful so far. It's just the perfect tranquil scent in my opinion. So yeah, I can't wait to update you guys on this one and tell you guys my thoughts because this is my introduction to the brand Initio. The next fragrance is a brand spanking new release. This is Mandrole's new release called Infinity Eau de Parfum. This is to celebrate their 20th anniversary as a brand, so congratulations to the House of Mandrole. This fragrance right here is probably one of the most surprising scents that I've discovered in 2023. I'm not playing. There are some bangers that I have discovered. I have samples right now, not full bottles, but I can't wait to talk to you guys at the end of the year about my favorite discoveries of the year because wow, this is one of them and this blew my socks off. Like if you want to smell bold, empowered, sexy, but also sweet at the same time, but not too sweet, this is the fragrance that you need. This is a fruity, sweet, woody fragrance. It also has this gorgeous resinous touch to it. You get some earthiness, you get some musk. If you know one thing about Mandrole puts so many notes in his fragrances, and I don't even know if all the notes that are listed are all the notes that are in the fragrance, but this scent has so many notes. So I'm gonna just hit the key notes that I smell. So when the fragrance opens up, you get some cherry, you also get some plum, and as you guys can tell, I love plum in fragrances. It's probably one of my favorite fruity notes in perfumery. You also get some saffron and some cardamom. So for me personally, the saffron adds a little bit of a leathery touch and the cardamom adds this nice fresh spiciness, which I absolutely adore. You get some oud, rose, sandalwood along with some leather in the mid, and I just think it complements the top so beautifully. The oud really complements the rose in the mid, and then when the fragrance dries down, you get some tobacco leaves along with some amber, and you get some vanilla sugar along with some tonka beans and some musk. So this fragrance has a ton of notes, but for me, I really get the fruity notes in the opening with the spice. In the mid, I get the oud with the leather, the rose, and then in the base, I get those more gourmand touches. I can't wait to talk to you guys more about this scent, so stay tuned. Last but certainly not least, this is the fragrance that I did a dedicated review on, my first impressions, and this is Altier. I said this was pronounced Altier in the video, but it's Altier, and I should know that because my son's middle name is Nasir, but whatever. But this is Altier. I'm gonna leave the link to my review up in the eye in the sky. I'm gonna do a follow-up video for that, but you guys, this fragrance is gorgeous. If you want to see my thoughts on this, check that video out if you have not already. But yeah, this is perfect for October and I just love it. I love it. This is a love for me. I can't get enough of it. It's so addictive. All right, you guys, so that's all I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed today's video because I had so much fun making it. If you are new to my channel, I do quiz you guys at the end of all of my videos just to see who's been rocking with me to the end or whatnot. And for today's video, I want you guys to leave me the red heart emoji so I know you guys made it into the end. I can't wait to see you guys in the next one. Make sure you check out my community tab whenever I post polls because I ask you guys, what do you want to see next, and y'all chose this one for this occasion. So make sure you subscribe and you turn on your notification bell. I love you guys so much, and I will see you all in the next one.